Yeah, it's on now, baby.
A good story never gets old, but a true crime story
That's all I need to hear.
lives forever.
I made like 8 grand a day.
We'll make like 200,000-300,000 a week. Spent money like it was falling out of the sky.
I just did the most.
The largest operation in U.S. history.
We were really feeling invincible.
The ultimate hustler. I defrauded over 50 companies to $17.5 million.
That's a lot of damn money.
What did you do?
My True Crime Story. New season Tuesday, January 9th at 9 on VH1.
A rapper, an actress, a mother. She is Grammy nominated. She is Remy Ma. How are you doing today? You look good.
Thank you. You do too. I was just saying, looking like, oh, she is naturally glowy and dewy. I like it. All that melanin.
Well, firstly, I would like to say congratulations on season 3 of My True Crime Story. This should tell you guys that this show is good. So can you tell our viewers?
I think we got season two.
Me too. I'm sorry. So
Yeah.
congratulations.
No, we're gonna have season 3. So that's why I wasn't even gonna correct you. Like, carry on.
So can you tell my viewers what this show is about?
Okay, so it's called My True Crime Story, and we pretty much are the only show that is giving the point of view of the person who is actually involved in the crime. From beginning to end, they get to say how they grew up. They get to tell you what led them into a life of crime. We even talk about some of the tactics that they came up with to get to where they got. So we try not to give too much information because we don't want people at home trying to be on the next season of My True Crime Story. But they tell what happened while they were going through the process. What were they thinking? How much money they made? How much time they did? And then at the end, we get to hear their redemption. Where are they at now? That point of atonement where they've been through all these things, they paid for their crimes and turned their lives around. And to me, that is the most important part of this show because so many times and so often we see these other crime shows and they just talk about how the person did this X, Y, and Z, they're a horrible person, and we lock them up and throw away the key. Whereas over here at My True Crime Story, we get to hear their whole background, where they're at now, and what led them to where they are. So that's very, very important to us.
And that's what I love about the show is that you get to see those positive outcomes. You get to see them turn their lives around because we all love a happy ending. But I will say my part is your commentary, your ad-libs. You're like, wait, what? Because that's literally what we're all thinking. That's literally what we're all
Sometimes I'll be sitting in there, I'll be like, now, why did you just do that? You know you're not supposed to go there. Where's your mask at? Why would you leave your mask? I'm making my business, though, to watch it for the first time and narrate at the same time. I feel like if I was to write it down or to look through it, it'd be too rehearsed and it will come off like that. So when you guys are hearing my commentary, I'm watching it for the first time the same way you guys are watching it. So I'll be in that studio stressed out. You hear me, girl? I'll be like, so you just gonna go in there after they just...
exactly.
I'll be stressed.
Sets it apart. That's what really makes it different. So much entertaining. So obviously we know you for your music career. So what made you have an interest in true crime?
I think everybody kind of likes a good crime story. Hence why the genre is growing so much. But it was like I told you earlier, it was the redemption part. It was the this is what they've been through and being able to tell it themselves. I've been through similar situations where people were talking about me, telling me what I had to have been thinking. And it's so crazy because I've never told my story. And all of the stories that's been put out there is either lies or completely wrong, or a combination of complete lies and wrong. And to be able to give other people a chance to tell their story, what were they thinking, where they came from, what led them to that, and then get a second chance. Because a lot of times people don't get second chances, or they think they're not going to get a second chance because you're programmed into your head to think that you're this bad person because you went through situation A, B, or C. And that's not always the case. And I'm a prime example of someone who's been through something, that comes from nothing, been through something, had a bunch of money, lost it, and was able to come back get it back, be successful, have a great life, have a children and a family. And we need to see that. We don't always need to see they did something bad, they're horrible, lock them up and throw away the key. That's not always the case. So I feel like there needs to be some balance there. Can we bring that?
Yeah, and that's why I thought you were the perfect person to narrate this, because we're looking at you like, wow, even though she went through what she went through, look at her now, look at her shining, look at her glowing. It's really inspirational. And like you said, I'm also a true crime fan as well. I would say one of my favorite shows is Fatal Attraction. And shout out to my mom because she used to watch Snap all the time while I was growing up. So do you have a crime show?
If I had to pick one favorite true crime show, I'm gonna have to go with My True Crime Story. I don't know. It's this cool girl on there that hosts it. Her name is Remy Ma, and she just makes the show everything. So if I had to pick one, I'm gonna go with that one.
So this is two, and obviously I already know that this season is gonna be more wild, more crazy. So if you can you tell us what's the craziest story you narrated this season?
Oh my gosh. The craziest, I'm gonna be honest, I can't even pick just one. There have been some crazy instances where I've been like, wait, did you just stop along the way to get plastic surgery so that they won't recognize who you are? Like, what? Like, hold on. Like, that to me, I think that was a bit extreme. Like, you just literally changed your whole face. Okay, talk about dedication. Like, that's dedication on a whole nother level. But I feel like all the stories have something in it that just has you like, wow. And that's what makes the season so dope. And that's how I know for sure we're going to be back here talking to you again for season 3, because if they like season 1, which got us here to season 2, season 3 is, y'all not even ready for it. Y'all not ready.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. So
Yes.
it's 2024. It seems like it's your year. You're glowing. You look good. So what's new? I actually seen that you had a song with Mary J. Blige.
Yes. First of all, I love her.
Yes. Yes, icon.
She's every bit of the queen that she is said to be, and then some. I have a record with her. I also have a record out with Connie Diamond. She's a younger girl from the Bronx, like myself. She's brown and looks like us, and she got a deep voice like me and everything. It's called Ghetto or Ratchet. You guys go check it out. Like, everyone's like, oh my God, Brandy's back. Because I haven't really been doing music. I've been doing a lot of acting and television and hosting. So I've kind of been inspired to get back in the studio, and I'm hoping to give you guys a nice little 1-2 project by the summer. So yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out to me.
It's gonna be popping.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So to wrap things up, can you tell us when and where to watch the new season?
Okay, well, make sure you guys tune in VH1, My True Crime Story, Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Grab your little popcorn, get entertained, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Tuesday, new episodes.
Right, y'all heard her. Thank you so much for sitting down here with me today. And
I'll be back for season 3.
We see each other. All right, thank you.
Bye.
Oh, you fancy, huh? Let me see your hands. Wave them at them bitches hating on you with their friends. Girl, you got it.